So here's all our bikes here. Old Randy's a green mule, he calls this. 2007 or Kawasaki, I think. Get quite a few miles on it. Here's the old WR250. If you're interested in this bike at all, it's a 2008 model, I think. Fuel injected, street legal, born street legal dual sport. I put a lot of stuff on this bike. The main thing being that big tank. When you got a fuel injected bike, getting a big tank for it's a big problem. Real big problem. Well, this is one of the very few, if the only one, I don't know, that you can stick the fuel pump in the bottom of the tank and have an oversized tank. So it's pretty cool. Got a heated grips on it, and got these Cycler Pro Bend bars mounted to the triple tree. Got fold away mirror here. I don't know, it might be a Baja Designs maybe. Got my little road chart I like to write on, waterproof paper, permanent marker. Got my 276C Garmin. Wolfman tank bag, and probably a Wally Word ATV pannier that I've cut the bottom half part of it off. I about wore that out on my KLR. I'm real proud of this painting my wife did. I'm just real proud of that. She worked hard on that. So I told her if I crashed, I'd try to crash on the right side. We'll see how that works, huh? Got dirt bags panniers on the back. Got a OEM Yamaha rack, which I like real well. There's a Wolfman bag fits in there good, but I'm not using that this trip. I got LED tail light and aftermarket turn signals, tail light, brake light, stock muffler, light quiet. I'm running a something I thought I never would run on this bike, but this is such a long trip. I think it's going to work out real well. I got a Kenda K270, 510/18. And the reason I put that on there is because I figure this trip's going to last 3,000-4,000 miles, 5, I don't know. We've not got no real agenda. Anyway, I was wanting a tire that might last the trip. I had a 606 on this, but it won't last as long as that bike. It's better off-road, no doubt. And I got a 606 on the front, which will probably last this trip. But this tank will run 227 miles on a tank of fuel. I've been kidding Randy. His odometer quit, so he keeps telling me he gets, what did he tell me? He got 0.3 of a mile per tank full. I think that's what we figured out. Took the gallons and the mileage and figured it out. Look at this fire he's got going. Maybe I ought to get off my ass and help him out a little bit. Poor Randy, he is wore out. He was tired. We found this site he wanted to lay down, and so here we are. We'll let the sun go down. I don't know. We're not near any towns at all. I'd tell you where we're at, but we just ain't. Boy, I tell you what, I love this chair here.
Sad to think some folks got to get up and sit in an old armchair in front of the TV watching regularly scheduled programs.
Yep. Working, going to work.
Yep. Morning, Jay.
Morning, Chad.
Morning, Roger. Love you, honey.
Morning, Debbie.
Hey, don't forget JoJo.
Morning, JoJo. Man, Randy has fixed the instant fire.
I believe Forest Service will be down here on our ass before long. If I could just get some coffee water out of here. Uh-oh, I'm down just about.
Old Randy froze his butt off in his sleeping bag last night, and I've been bragging on his big Agnes tent. He's trying to trade his tent for my sleeping bag.
Oh, I got all the good out of it.
I'll tell you what, campers, you could throw away your Kermit chairs, because this here is going to replace the Kermit chair. I mean, this is the finest. Biodegradable too. Ooh, doggy.
I'd say your boots are about to go to a nuclear meltdown over there.
Oh, they're doing all right.
Okay. The smoke coming out the toes don't mean nothing, right?
Well, it's day 4 of our ride. It's Thursday, September 10th, 2009. And me and Randy broke camp early as usual. Had some oatmeal for breakfast and some coffee. And used our we don't have Kermit chairs. We got Hermit chairs. Boy, was they comfy. We got
A lot more durable.
We got 2 models we're gonna try to promote and sell. We have ridden through the Black Mesa, I believe, National Forest this morning. And we've also ridden through the White River National Forest. We may still be in it. And scenery is changing from Colorado. You know, we're still in Colorado. I don't have a clue what town we're by. In fact, I think that's why, because there isn't any. This is really some remote country out here, and it's beautiful. Anyway, we'll, according to my GPS, 173 miles will be crossing the Wyoming border, which, if we don't get sidetracked or have some calamity, that ought to happen today. Let's go riding, Randy. Whoa! Well, it's day 5, and we're just 50 miles from the Wyoming border. And me and Randy, we took off riding in the dark, and the old sun is just coming over the mountain there behind me. Beautiful morning. Old Randy's got his electric gear all fired up. He was a little chilly. There's my little buddy following me there, Mr. Shadow Man. Hey, Shadow Man. One hand. Amazing. Yeehaw! I'll do a Superman for you. Ah! An act. I ain't stopping. Stop signs are for people that don't know how to drive. There's a mule deer right there in front of me. No, that's an antelope. See it? Look at him go. Well, the GPS says it's 0.2 of a mile of the Wyoming border. I've got a feeling there's not going to be a sign out here. This is the official end of the Colorado portion of the Shadow of the Rockies trail. We've got a stiff northern wind coming at us now. The temperature's dropping. I don't know what time it is. Probably about, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, fact is, this is the border right here. we'll stop contemplate the situation. But we're gonna, this is, like I said, the end of the Shallow Rockies trail at the Colorado portion, and we're just gonna kind of wing it on north now. We're not gonna be following a designated route or haven't been having a schedule at all anyway on this ride, but we definitely ain't gonna have one now. BigDog Adventure Ride, tip number 337. Do not venture out in the middle of nowhere like where we are right now with this much toilet paper. What are you laughing about, Rudy? That's all I got to say about that. When you get to the Wyoming border here on this Shallow Rockies ride, just walk about 50 yards to your east, I believe, and check this out. This is it's a snow sled. Hey, get that pig out of the way. What we got, a trail blockage here?
Well, I had to pee that looked like I could get away with it, but now all this traffic's coming up through here. I'm calling AAA.
All right.
No problem. I got road service.
All right.
Well, there's BigDog disappearing off in the sunset. I may never see another person again. Oh, hey, he's coming back to check out now. Only took him 2 hours. His definition of hard pack and mine must be way different. You're there with them little old 250s, they just don't bust through the crust of hard pack quite like a big mule does. Hey, Biggie Doggy! Careful now, he's gonna hurt himself. Went right on by. Here I am needing a little bit of assistance, and he goes right on by. I don't think he even saw me here. Kind of camoed in with the greenery, but yep. I got no choice but to call AAA now. I'm glad my wife keeps the road service card paid up. Told her I didn't think I'd ever need it, but I believe they're going to have to get the hook on me now. Ah, here it comes.
There's a little marker that says Overland Stage. Randy kind of thinking this is the fort, or the fort was here. He usually interprets this stuff pretty good. Oh my, what do we have here? An 1811 WR250 stage mobile. Well, the Shell Creek Trail is pretty remote trail here. A stock trail, a lot of deep sand here. My bike's doing pretty good in it. Randy's bike won't be much fun in here. Or the food or the clothes.
I was in first gear. You can see the 3 roosts. I don't think I can get through this.
Well, Randy's checking out the dry lake out there. I did a little turnaround out there, which probably wasn't smart at all. I guarantee you, if you tried to ride across that, you'd disappear. I was bogging down bad, just getting on it just a little bit, but it's an old dry lake. All that white out there, that's salt. So Randy tells me, and Randy is very knowledgeable of stuff. Wish he could make a living from it. Nah, then he'd have a job. He don't want a job. We are in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, there's the trail. We're just running across the desert. The Grand Tetons are up that way somewhere. Yellowstone and all that, and we're going to stay as far away from that as we can get. But actually, we're going to cross the Continental Divide Trail here in about 30 miles if this dirt road going across the desert goes. Actually, we can get through it. We went through one creek that was really deep. I mean, straight down to straight up. Got some antelope here. This may be really good. I think they're going to run right in front of me. God, I wish they wouldn't kick up so much dust. Stop up my air filter. Randy says thumbs up. Boy, it's been some spectacular riding in here. Me and Randy climbed a hill just back the way. It was real steep. Didn't know where the sun is. You couldn't. Oh my God! The way the sun was, you couldn't look up, see where you was going, so you had to look straight down, and that was scary. Oh my God! I've never seen nothing like this in my life. There's Randy over there. We couldn't figure out how to get to that road. He found a way through. I don't know if I should try this or not. Well, it's day 6, Saturday, September 12th, and me and Randy headed south out of it. We camped in Atlantic City, a little campground. It's on the Continental Divide ride, and I was heading south, going to get on. We're heading towards Idaho, but I was going to ride on a little bit of the Continental Divide ride trail, just as a good route kind of heading that way, part of it. But before I got there, I happened upon a gate by the side of the road. It said pass through, but close it after you pass through, and it was designated the Oregon Trail, and this is it right here. We've actually been riding it for about 10 miles already. So Randy knows all about history. He was telling me this was the first road when people started going west. And I've ridden on a little bit of the Oregon Trail in Idaho. That was right around either Big Butte or South Butte Mountain. Did that last year, I believe. Well, here I am on it again. Just lucky we got up on it. No big sign or nothing. It's kind of neat thinking about the old wagons flunking on right through here, and there's the one that knocked all this sagebrush down. There's a marker right there designating this as the Oregon Trail. That's the only thing you'll see out here. This road is actually in my GPS, just didn't tell you what it is. These guys are just going to have to move. Well, maybe not. I got you. You know what? That's the first cow I got that close to that wouldn't move. Oh, she's still standing there. I guess the wagons had to go across this creek. There's Randy back there closing the gate I just come through. Randy says, ain't deep, is it? He don't give a rat's anyway. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You made her, my God. Your bike went a different way than you pointed it, huh? Was a pretty creek.